Hey guys, it's Stormy. So I'm going to answer these questions, the 4 questions I have, and then I'm going to ask a question after that. But before that, I'm going to tell you 2 things. First thing is, now when asking questions, you now have to put question in capitals. I know it sounds really lame and weird and stupid, but it's the way I want it, so then I can find your question easily. And then also, I'm going to leave things at the end of the, not every video, but some videos. And then they're going to be like questions or opinions on things of what I think you guys should, yeah. So, the one this week, well, yeah, will be posted at the end of this one. And so now let's get on to my questions. My first question is, do I have any tips on how to be a good admin? I don't exactly have very many tips. I just mainly be myself and do what I want to do, and yeah. But some key things you really need to remember is you need to be creative. Like, you need to come up with games. You don't have to come up with games straight away. It takes a while to sometimes come up with some games, like it did for me. But you've got to come up with something that no other page is doing, or hardly any page is doing, and don't steal other pages' games. It's really annoying for someone who has created a game and then gets it stolen without someone asking. Which means, please don't steal my word bricks, because they're something I created and I don't want any other page doing it just yet. And then, so next, another thing is, don't add anyone as an admin that you don't know. You don't want your page getting hacked, because it's horrible when your page gets hacked. So trust your admins. Don't add anyone who's you've only known for a little bit. Unless you know them personally, then don't add them, or something like that. And then also, don't post all the time. I know I sometimes do, but that's normally during the middle of the night for me, and especially during holidays, because I have nothing better to do, and a lot of you seem to be on it at time, and some of you talk to me, some of you don't. I apologise if I spam too much sometimes. And then that's basically all you need to really do to be a good admin. But remember to do quizzes, because no one really likes a dead page. It really sucks when a page is dead. And also interact with your fans. Remember that. You have to interact with your fans, or they will not, probably, some of them might, but most of them don't really like it when you don't interact with them, because I've made a lot of great friends from interacting with them. And then also, I think that's all that you need to do to be a good admin, in my eyes that is. And then so my next question is, what is my favourite scene/bit from all Harry Potter books? And from what I think of straight away is the 19 years later. I just love that bit. I don't know why, but I do. And then my next question is, who's my favourite character? Well, I need one favourite character from each house. So my favourite character from Ravenclaw is Luna. My favourite character from Hufflepuff is Tonks. My favourite character from Slytherin is either Draco or Snape. And my favourite character from Gryffindor is probably either Fred and George, because they're awesome, hence the page name. Or it would be Lupin, because I love Lupin and Tonks. And I'm a werewolf. Well, actually I'm a vampire, but yeah. And, so that's why I have the name Stormy Lupin, because I love Lupin a lot. He's one of my favourite characters. And then next thing is, my next question, which I think is my final question, is what bits were I sad about, and when did I cry? If I cried, well, like, how did I react? Someone's death, I think that was. And so the deaths I was really sad about was Fred, Lupin and Tonks, mainly. Also Sirius, but I wasn't really that much about Sirius's death, which I was crying throughout Deathly Hallows Part 2, most of it, and my friend was looking at me weirdly, but I get over my friends looking at me weirdly. They do that all the time. And also during the book, the first time I read it, well, the second time actually, I think it was the second year, I was crying, and then my brother walked in and started looking at me, although I was trying to hide, but yeah, I can't really hide that well from him. So I think that's all that you guys wanted to know from the questions, and I hope I actually had satisfied answers. I can't talk that well. I don't have very good pronunciation. Even though I speak English, I don't have very good pronunciation in English. So my question to you guys is, what was your opinion on the 19 years later bit in the movie Deathly Hallows Part 2? Do you think there should have been more added to it? Do you think it was just right, or do you think it shouldn't have even been in the movie at all? I want to know what you guys think. I personally think there should be more to it. I apologise for those who have not seen the movie and I'm spoiling something for you, but I think there should have been more to it. Because by now I think most of you should have seen it, and I do feel sad for people who haven't, because it's a really good movie and you really have to watch it, because I've seen it twice and I hope to see it again soon. So for now, that's all, guys, and I'll hopefully probably be back next week to answer a few more questions. So drop in your questions below, hopefully you do, and any opinions. So you want my opinion on something, then I'll gladly tell my opinion on it. And that's all for now, so bye guys.